Yo, what is good? Welcome back to another game day vlog. It is your boy Bud, and wow, we have made it. It is the last game day vlog for the year as coach, as player. Thank you to everyone that has been tuning in to these weekly and showing your support. Make sure as well, drop a like on this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe as well. This week, we do take on Yallourn North out at their home ground. They're pretty well solidified in third place, and they will be playing in the first final next weekend. Now, for us, we do obviously have a lot of injuries, but we were still able to compete very, very strongly last week against Sale City.
All right, here we go. As you can see, the audio isn't synced to me talking because as we edit this right now, we're doing a voiceover. The audio input must have died because there's no audio at all on this, but it is what it is. So that's what we're doing. Not ideal, but just bear with it. So essentially all I was talking about was the past few videos. You might have realized that I have been leaning towards or hinting towards something coming out very, very soon. And yeah, I am. I've been working on my own brand the past 6 months. It is called Elevate. And the idea is behind elevating your style, your performance, as well as yourself. Now, we'll have general fitness plans available, nutritional, or whether you have your own individual goals that you want to achieve, as well as some AFL, VFL sample insights for in-season and off-season training programs. And of course, we will be having some high-quality merchandise to come along with that as well. Now, it is still in the works. I have been ordering bulk samples regarding clothing. So I will be having the best quality 480 GSM oversized heavyweight hoodies with fleece for extra thickness and warmth. And it will have a cropped hem sleeve embroidery and print on as well. Now, those are still a little bit off. For the summer stock, we will be dropping oversized heavyweight tees, and they will be unisex. So more information will come on that. So stay tuned. Now, for the actual game day vlog, Friday, we used our own home gym. So we do have our home gym now, and we did an upper body session there. Saturday morning, we went out for a feed with the boys at our Frankie's, the local hotspot, absolute mad chew. And then we went and played our game of footy, which you will see shortly. Saturday night, we went and had another feed at the pub. And then we went out to the local basketball stadium and supported Gippsland United, who played in their prelim final, coached by our cameraman's father. Let that sink in. But it was good to support him. And the atmosphere at the game was actually unreal. But yo, that was it. Let's get straight into the game. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we're back for the last time for this season. So a little bit sad, but a little bit exciting as well, because that means we have got through the whole year doing our game day vlogs, which is massive. And I also would like to use this time to thank a lot of people. First of all, Nick, my man, the main guy behind the camera, as you see today, in today's footage. He has been absolutely elite. This is his first year as well doing that, and you would not be able to tell that he has no previous experience, but he has absolutely smashed it and killed it for me, and I do appreciate you. And also a few other thank yous to Alessi, Anna, David, Caleb, and Lockie for filling in other games and being able to get this footage for me to get this content out to you guys. So it isn't possible without you guys helping me out, and I do appreciate you all for doing your part. Now onto the game. It was actually beautiful conditions, as you can see here. The sun is out, and there was a forecast for rain to come, which it actually ended up coming later in the game. Now here we do get out the back, and we probably should have gone back and had a shot, but we go and smash it into the woodwork. Flat about that, because that could have been an easy goal. Now, for those that have never played at Yallourn, it is on a fair old slope. So one goal, I don't know what the actual difference is, but it feels like you're running up and downhill all day, and you can definitely feel it, especially running uphill. It feels like hill sprints. But yeah, that's an interesting part. And another fun fact or interesting fact is I've played here twice, and I've absolutely cooked my ankle both times. So I made sure to heavily tape my ankles for this game. Being especially the last game of the year, imagine that, getting seriously injured and then not even being able to enjoy the off season. But thankfully, we got through the game okay. Now the first quarter, it actually was pretty even. They kicked 4 goals, 2-26 to our 2-3-15. And then the second quarter came around, and they absolutely blew us out of the water. They kicked 5 goals to our 3 behinds in the second quarter. And they gained a very, very handy lead in at halftime, 58 plays 18. Now, as you can see, both teams are in their Indigenous strips, which I'm not sure. I think this is honestly our 5th game we've played with Indigenous rounds. So I'm all for it because the kits look absolutely insane, but am very confused why we've played 5 or 6 games of it. Now, as I said earlier in the intro, we do have a few injuries coming into the game, and we are having players injured whilst playing, and it actually caught up with us in this game. We ended up, I think, maybe with 1 or 2 left on the bench, which isn't ideal, but we did make it do. Now, somehow we shrugged that tackle, no clue. I felt him breathing down my neck. I thought I was absolutely going to get smashed, but we got away and got a nice handball. So the first week of finals is at this ground, so Yallourn actually have the home ground advantage in the first week, which is massive for them because I feel like they played so well against us in using their ground. It's pretty wide. They were able to run and carry and looked really, really dangerous moving forward. So that is huge for them. Now, this mark right here where I go up and come down, I was freaking nervous for that because, like I said earlier, ankles, both games, both times, doing that exact same mark in that exact same spot. So coming down was nervous, but we thankfully were fine. Now, although we did end up going down in this game, individually we played not too bad, got a bit of the footy. We did make some small errors, missed some easy handballs, easy kicks, but yeah, there's really no excuse to that. We were just sloppy when it came to that. We had a nice tackle here and a free kick. And I'm pretty sure the game was called on Gippsland FM, which is pretty cool as well. I have been trying to find the actual recording, if there is a recording for that. So if anyone does know anything about if that was recorded or not, I would love to hear back on it and just, hear the call. Now, like I said, we missed a handball there. We do force a stoppage, so I guess that is somewhat of a win, but I was not happy at all. And then next play, handball, they get the footy. And here, just a poor spoil. Like, we should have taken the body. And he takes a nice mark, goes back and kicks the goal, which hurts the soul, but that's how it is sometimes. Now, I don't have heaps to talk about, unfortunately. Like I said, this is our last game of the year. We actually were sitting in second place, so we were looking really good in the first half of the year, and then a few things have happened, a few injuries, and now we're finding ourselves one spot out of finals, and it kind of sucks because coming to this time of the year, it's obviously good weather. As you can see, the rain setting in now, but the last few games have been elite weather, and it sort of gets you keen to be playing footy again. Now here we get a nice little inside mark, cheapie, and go back, and you know how I said the ground's on a bit of a slope? Yeah, well, we kicked the ground and missed the target, and we're having a bit of a laugh here, but no, it's not the ground's fault, just absolutely shocking kick. Now, we're a bit dry, so what we're going to talk about is AFL Premiership predictions. So what I'm thinking is Sydney, obviously on top. I'm not sure if they're going to go all the way. I'm sort of backing Hawthorn low-key, the Hawk Ball. I'm on that train at the moment. Essendon have let me down yet again. What's that, 21 years in a row? But the Hawks are looking good, so or the doggies would be nice to see them get another dub. Now here we have a shot on goal, and we actually strike it pretty well. It goes through, and we get should have been our second, but we get our first for the game. And that finishes our year with 17 goals from 15 games played. Not too bad, just a little bit over a goal a game. I think we come second in our goal kicking. Obviously would have liked to kick a few more, but last year we might have kicked 24, 25, or we probably found ourselves more in the midfield, especially the second half of the year. We've been a lot in the midfield. Now, our second half of the game was a lot better than our second quarter. I'm pretty sure the third quarter they might have just outscored us, but the fourth quarter was a lot more even terms. I think we might have even won the fourth quarter, which is a good way to finish the year off. Just a small little wins that we can take moving forward. And the year as a whole has been pretty interesting. Obviously, plenty of ups and downs, but there's definitely been a lot of players that have progressed and developed in their game, as well as just being a better person overall, which is good to see. Also, make sure to keep your eyes peeled for Elevate and the merch that will be coming out very soon. We'll be asking for some public and customer feedback and votes on what colorway we should be bringing out for our clothing brand. But if you guys are interested or want some fitness plans or whatever it is, we're going to have free plans on our website. And if you're interested in some individual plans, then just feel free to shoot us a message or fill out the application online. Other than that, that brings us to the end of the season for our Game Day vlogs. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.